Welcome back, guys. I know everyone has been having a lot of questions regarding Roadcraft since the drop of the trailer. You're probably wondering, is it a mainline game with SnowRunner? Is it a spin-off, kind of like Expeditions? What is the Roadcraft game based upon that trailer? It was really a small trailer. Wasn't a ton of information there. I think it sparked our interest, but we really didn't get a lot of information. So hopefully this statement from Focus Home will clear up a lot of questions and give you guys some clarity. So let's dive into this. So the first question is, what is Roadcraft? Is it a SnowRunner extension? So it's a new experience built on a new engine focused on driving and manipulating heavy construction vehicles. It is not meant to replace or follow SnowRunner or Expeditions. Good to know. Next one is, what is the purpose of the game? The focus of the game is to repair infrastructures of areas devastated by natural disasters. This is kind of similar to the approach of SnowRunner, usually a region, or as they call it in this new game, are biomes. They go through some type of natural disaster and we basically help them restore it. But this is going to be probably a lot more immersive in what we can do, as we'll learn here as we kind of progress through these questions and answers. Roadcraft pushes you to alter your environment to reach your goals. This next one is, can I drive the trucks, or is it just fleet managing? So there have been a lot of people and a lot of questions asking from the trailer, do you actually drive trucks, or are you just basically setting them to a task and they drive themselves? Well, you can automate convoys to trace and manage. That has been shown to be done via the trailer. And I think people thought that that was all you were doing. No, it says, yes, you actually can drive trucks and heavy machinery, but there's also automated convoys. So that's really good to know that you can do either or. Next is, can I build buildings or just roads? The focus is on fixing infrastructures, roads, bridges, electricity, manipulating sand, asphalt, debris as part of your toolkit. So there's a multiple things that you can actually interact with in the game of Roadcraft. Are steering wheels compatible? So basically it said they intend to support the basic hardware features at launch. And then here's kind of the difficulty of it, is the variety of construction vehicles and their complex controls makes compatibility a challenge. We will keep working on additional support post-launch. Next question is, will the in-game physics be the same of SnowRunner? And I think this is another question a lot of folks have had. We're still using the Havoc physics engine, but the major iteration of this Swarm engine comes with a noticeable difference compared to SnowRunner. This will also reflect in the unique gameplay. I'm really interested to see how this pans out, basically with the Havoc physics with the Swarm engine. So just with the interacting of the vehicle with the surface, I'm really probably going to be locked in when I'm playing this, just trying to focus in on what's the differences, what are the similarities. I'm excited for that. How many maps will there be at launch? There will be 8 planned maps and 2 biomes. So I mentioned this term earlier, is biomes. So if you think about it in SnowRunner terms, they're regions. So like, let's say Michigan is its own biome. There's 4 maps in Michigan. So that's kind of what they're saying here. So 8 maps total. How many missions will there be at launch? This is very interesting. The game's sandbox approach allows you to choose your own objectives, but each map will offer a few dozen main and side objectives to guide your efforts. Can we build roads anywhere on the map? Yes. So you can fully interact with building roads anywhere in this game. This is going to be kind of wild to see how people set up their road systems to get to certain locations for certain objectives. So very unique gameplay of how people tackle these biomes. So will there be mods at launch? As it is a new engine, the editor will be different. We're focused on bringing the map mods as soon as possible. Our next step will be truck mods after that. More info will be shared with modders before launch. So yes, there's going to be mods. For those people who like mods, there's going to be mods. I think it's, like they said, it's going to be a little bit different, but don't worry, for those who like mods, you will have them. And then the last question is, will there be co-op at launch? And they say, yes, there will be multiplayer and crossplay at launch. The in-game voice chat will also be available at release. This is something I am so glad that they have actually talked about, is having an in-game voice chat. See, not everyone has Discord, as you see in the background here, able to, log into a room and talk to folks. But I think something they should implement is a text a chat text in game. So let's say like I don't want to get on and talk to somebody on voice. If they come into my game, I can basically hit the enter key, type in my message, hit enter, and it sends it into the chat. I think that's something they should add to, just as, you know, people who not necessarily probably want to get in and talk to some random stranger. So hopefully, guys, these have answered some of your questions. As things continue to roll out, I'll try to keep you guys updated with new news coming out on Roadcraft. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful week. God bless. Stay upright. We'll see you.